Okay, this is Seow Lesson 22 vocabulary. Starts on page 252. So nouns. Oven, wickedness. Amer, I'm not going to ask you this form, but this amer means word or saying, and you should recognize the root of that, right? Amar, to say. So this form amer is a saying. Bina, understanding, perception, and the verb bin means to understand. Baal, Lord, master, husband, owner, usually used as the proper name of the god Baal, which who you have probably heard of. So Baal, the god, is the Lord or master. Gevul, territory, Gevul. Hake, you don't need to know, but it means bosom. Tsara, distress. Kerev, inward part. Midst, in the middle. You'll see this a lot with the conjunction bait, so it'll be bekerev, maybe bekerev ha'ir, in the midst of the city. So learn to recognize kerev with that bait preposition, bekerev. You could also think of it as, so you know the verb karav is to come near, to approach or come near. So if you karav, if you come very near, then you are kerev, in the midst, in the middle. Reshit, first. We should recognize this, right? Genesis 1:1, Bereshit, in the beginning, in the first. Rechem or raham, womb or mercy, and the verb to have compassion is related to this. So in the PL, raham, you find to have compassion, so that's somehow correlated with the womb, rehem. Reeve, controversy or dispute. Now verbs, zur, you don't need to know this, but it means to be a stranger. Hagar, you also don't need to know this for your quiz, but it means to gird, like to gird one's loins for battle. So it would be hagar, your loins, gird your loins. Tameh, to be unclean. Yasaf, to add, or in the Hifil, to continue or increase. And this is Joseph's name. So Joseph in Hebrew is Yosef. Yosef is a form of Yasaf. It kind of looks like a participle, right? So it looks like a masculine singular participle, Yosef, the one who increases. And remember, that's the whole problem with Joseph. He has that dream that he's going to rule over his brothers and his mother and father. They're going to bow down to him, that he's going to increase. And that's part of the reason why they're so upset with him. So Yosef is one who Yasafs, one who increases. Yasar, you don't need to know for the quiz, but it means to discipline, to chasten. Yara, to throw, cast. In Hifil, it can also mean to teach. Yara. So in Exodus 4, God tells Moses that he will yara his mouth what to say. You know, Moses is worried about his speaking ability, and he says, I will yara your mouth. I will teach your mouth what to say. Kana, to acquire, buy, or create. This is where Cain's name comes from. So Cain and Abel, right? Eve, it says in Genesis 4:1, Eve bore Cain from this root kana, saying, I have acquired a man. I have kanad a man with the help of Yahweh. That's kind of interesting. She acquired a man. She kanad a Cain. And then last word is the preposition eitzel, which means near or beside. So your words you don't need to know for the quiz are Amer, Hake, Zur, Hagar, and Yasar, and everything else you need to know.